some of his top names. So first of all, Malcolm, you're buying into this kind of environment.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely opportunities still in the market that, we're hearing a lot of people concerned that recession is right around the corner, right? We've been on the brink of a recession for the last 18 months, but there's definitely opportunities for some companies that are just not so far over their skis like the Magnificent Seven, right, to keep using that.
But also Schwab is atop of your list, which is an interesting one because I don't know, it's a little controversial right now. It was considered after the SVB failure to be in trouble. While Benjer came on here a few times, tried to reassure everyone. Why are you buying Schwab?
Well, not only did he reassure everyone, he also plunked down $5 million of his own cash out of his pocket to buy up additional shares of the company. So anytime
you said in our interview, right?
Anytime you see an insider buying like that, it definitely should at least get your attention. But I think that Schwab is a unique story in the sense that it got thrown out with the bathwater, the regional banking crisis, but it's not necessarily a bank. It's a brokerage that also has a little bit of banking business. But aside from that, what I think is about to happen as far as Schwab shares are concerned is the announcement of EDX, the exchange for crypto trading that just got announced earlier this week. Schwab is one of their initial investors. And what that's going to do is allow people to invest in crypto, hold their crypto inside of their brokerage accounts alongside their individual stocks in a way that we haven't seen happen before. And I think that's a seismic shift for the crypto industry because it brings some validity to it. It brings it from being just a fringy thing that's only done on Coinbase and others and makes it more mainstream. And I think of the three, you have Schwab, Fidelity, and Vanguard as the major brokerages where folks trade their individual stocks. It's the only one that's publicly traded, right? Fidelity's family owned and private. Vanguard is owned by its shareholders. And so it's the only way to play that trade, I think.
So are you excited about that opportunity? Because it's been a while since someone's been excited, I think, about an equity based on crypto opportunity with all the fallout there.
Well, I would say that it's definitely early in the game, right? Schwab always tends to lag its banking peers anytime there's a massive sell-off in the banking industry. And so there's definitely still time to get into the trade. But what I think is really exciting about it from a positioning perspective is it got sold off wholesale with the rest of the regional banks, right? As you were just talking about with SVB, it fell 35+%. And so you're buying at a discount anyway, holding and waiting for the opportunity to cash in on the crypto trade.
No, I mean crypto. Are you positive on crypto as a real catalyst for this company?
I think that going into next year where the halvening is scheduled to happen, there's going to be a renewed interest in crypto, specifically in Bitcoin. And I think that's where the excitement really starts to rally. So I think that we definitely aren't done hearing and talking about crypto as a meaningful opportunity.